Praise, honor, and glory go to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect, all the sincere brothers, pushing Heavenly Father's word out of a pure heart and sincerity and the truth. And for everybody out there that don't know, which is the majority of you Negroes, you African Americans, the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and the name of the only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. And this African American culture, man, is basically, man, adverse against the Heavenly Father, man. All right, to embrace the African American culture is basically adverse, man. It's an act of hate against the Heavenly Father, man. It's an act of hate against the Heavenly Father, man. So the first precept that I'm gonna get, man, I'm gonna cut that African American culture, man, and show you that you so-called blacks here in America, man, you totally done went left, man. You totally done went left, man. That the culture that you embrace here, that you was taught by the so-called white man, the culture that Esau, the so-called white man, your oppressors, all right, gave you, is basically adverse against the Heavenly Father, man. And that's the whole reason why you suffer so much, man. That's why you so-called blacks in America are suffering, man. The judgment is coming from the Most High, man. Why? Because you reject the heritage that He gave you, and you accept this so-called African American culture, man. All right, this demonic culture that was given to you by your oppressor, man, by your captives, man. So let's see. First precept. First precept is in the book of Matthew. And this is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ the Lamb. This is what He's saying to you so-called Negroes, man. To you so-called African Americans. Because if you didn't know, man, you are the so-called Jews that's written of in the Bible, man. And the Lord gave you a heritage, man. He gave you law, statutes, and commandments. All right? He commanded us to follow not the way of the heathen. And that's exactly what you niggas doing here in America, man. You following the way of the heathen, man. You following the way of Esau, man. Celebrating his wicked holidays, worshiping his wicked gods. Worshiping his gods. So this is Matthew 12 and 46. It says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brother stood without, desiring to speak to him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brother stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him, that told him, who is my mother, who is my brethren? He stretched forth out his hand towards his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of the Heavenly Father, which is in heaven, the same as my brother and my sister, man. And the majority of you Negroes, you African Americans, man, you're not doing the will of the Heavenly Father, man. You're doing the will of the so-called white man. Chasing money, man. Hating your brother. Being wicked, man. Being wicked, man. Seeking love from your captives, man. That's an example of an incurable, optimistic Sambo, man. That's what that is, man. Incurable, because you niggas done went so far left, you can't come back, man. You despise the word of the Lord. You despise the word of the Lord. Let's get another precept. Psalms 55 and 12. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55. And verse 12. And it says, for it was not my enemy that reproached me. It was not my enemy that reproached me. Then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid myself from him. But it was thou, a man of my equal, my God, my acquaintance, your own brother, man. We commanded by the Heavenly Father through the heritage that He gave us, not the heritage that you niggas have adopted here in America, to love your brother as yourself, man. But it's you niggas that's pushing the so-called white man madness, man, his wickedness, his evil, man. You niggas practicing the so-called white man evil, man. and then push it upon your brother. That's an act of hate, man. That's why Yahweh Shah said, he that do the will of the Heavenly Father is my brother, man. Not you niggas, man. Not you niggas, man. Because it ain't the so-called white man that's doing it to you. You know who you see him coming a mile away. Well, shit, if you got any consciousness, you do, because these niggas done adopted the so-called ways of the so-called white man, seeking love from your enemy, man. That's the culture of African Americans, man. You niggas don't even recognize your true history that's in the Bible. You start your history at slavery, man. The civil rights movement. Man, you niggas is crazy, man. You done went all the way left, and the Lord gonna destroy you, man. I'm gonna show you that in the scriptures. Let's get to Jeremiah 9. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 9. I'm gonna pick up at verse 2. It said, "Oh, that I had not, Salakia, oh, that I had in the wilderness a larger place for wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them." So the prophet Jeremiah said he wanted to get from around you niggas as well, man. He wanted to get from around you wicked niggas the same way Lot was vexed. Lot was vexed with the wicked conversation of you niggas, man. Like I said, this African American culture is adverse against the Heavenly Father, and that's the reason for all the judgment that's fell upon you so-called blacks here in America, man. So it says, "And go from them, for they be all adulterers." All adulterers. All right? And this adultery is referring to spiritual adultery, man. All right? When you in agreement with this with the wickedness of Esau, and you serving and worshiping other gods, all right, that's a form of adultery, man. And literal adultery is celebrated amongst you so-called Negroes here in America, man. You niggas celebrate adultery, man, through your entertainment, through your music. So this whole African American culture, this hip hop culture that you niggas have adopted here in America is adverse against the Heavenly Father, man. And that's why you niggas are being destroyed, man. So it says, "In the assembly of treacherous men," because you niggas are treacherous. It says, "And they bend their tongues like the bow for lies," man, because all you niggas teach and believe is lies. All y'all wisdom is based on what the so-called white man told you. And according to the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44, he is a liar, man. He is a liar, man. And you're going to be destroyed, man. You're going to be fucking destroyed, man. Because according to the Bible, the so-called white man a liar, man. All right? So you believe the bullshit, the religion, the bullshit that you learn here in America, the wisdom, all right? You're going to be destroyed for that, man. So read on. It said, "But they are not valid for the truth." None of these niggas speak the truth, man. You can go approach any Negro, man. Ask him a question. His answer gonna be based on what he learned from the so-called white man, not from the truth, man. The truth is in the Bible, man, not in this wicked ass world. Remember, the wisdom of this world is foolishness to the Most High, man. All right, it's foolishness to the Most High, man. A friend of this world is an enemy to the Most High. So if you're a so-called African American, you embrace that culture, the gangbang culture, the hip hop culture. All right, you adverse to the Heavenly Father, man. And your judgment is death, man. All right, your judgment is death, man. And it's my job to come out here and warn you niggas, man. Warn you niggas from the Most High, man. So it says, "But they are not valid for the truth upon the earth, for they proceed from evil to evil." From evil to evil, man. Worshiping money. Worshiping that god Monete. All right? Which that's where the word money come from. All right? That's a Roman goddess, man. All right? Supposedly the wife of Jupiter, who you Christians worship, this Zeus character, this Jesus, this Caesar Borgia. Full of lies. Evil to evil, man. Evil to evil, man. That's you niggas, man, here in America. You so-called African Americans, man. So it says, "And they know not, and they know me not. They know not me, Salakia, saith the Lord. Take ye heed, every one his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, For every brother will utterly supplant you. And that's the characteristic of a nigga, man. To supplant you, man. So the Lord commanded those that follow and take heed to the truth to not trust you niggas, man. To not trust a nigga, man. Your own brother, man. Because you niggas in the spirit of Esau, man. You in the spirit of Cain, man. The spirit of murdering your brother, man. All you see is hate, man. Towards so-called black men, which that's one of the curses, man. The Lord said in Deuteronomy that your eye was going to be evil towards your brother, man. And we living in those times now, man. Because niggas are certainly evil towards each other. The black man, the black woman, evil towards the black man. The black man, evil towards the black woman. The black man, evil towards the black man. The black woman, evil towards the black woman, man. So it says that every neighbor will walk with slander. And that's all niggas do is slander each other, man. Turn on the internet, niggas are slandering, man. Slandering each other, man. It said, and they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. So niggas are full of deception, man. Full of deception, man. According to the Bible, don't trust no nigga. Because he'll utterly supplant you, man. Alright? He'll utterly supplant you, man. Turn you away from the truth. Like I said, you ask any nigga or a nigga woman a question, they're going to answer you based on the spirit of the so-called white man. They're not going to answer you based on what these scriptures say, man. They're going to answer you based on religion, some dumbass ideology, some weird-ass philosophy that they done learned in this world. All right? Wisdom of the so-called white man. So he said they have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves to commit iniquity. They have taught themselves to teach lies, man. That's all you niggas teaching, man. All you pastors. All you pastors, all you black power, comedic, Egyptologist niggas. You Christian niggas. Full of lies, man. Full of lies, man. Everything you niggas teach, man, and believe is based on what your oppressor taught you, man. What your fucking oppressor taught you, man. So it says, and they will deceive everyone his neighbor. Salaki, verse 6. Thy habitation is in the midst of deceit. It's in the midst of deceit, man. Full of lies, man. And according to Revelation 21 and 8, all lies is going to be part of that lake of fire, man. All you lying niggas, man. All you lying niggas, man. Through deceit, they refuse to know me, saith the Lord. Through deceit, they refuse to know the Lord, man. Through religion, education, all right? Through them worshiping these Greek gods, unknowingly. These niggas believe planets exist. According to the Bible, planets don't exist. The so-called white man set up NASA to get you to believe that these planets exist in the stand of his gods, man. Once you believe that they exist, then he get you to worship them, man. Through all the bullshit that you learn here in this in his society, man. In his society, man. Like I said, Monete, where the word money derived from, is a Roman goddess, man. And he calls all you niggas through deception, witchcraft, and sorcery to worship that dollar, man. So you niggas worshiping the Roman goddess, man. So it says, therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, but that's what the Lord coming back with his army, man. All right, army of angels, man, the four-sword judgments of the Heavenly Father, man. That's what he coming back with. That's what he's sending Yahushua back with, man. To judge you niggas, man. All you wicked-ass Israelites that don't want to take heed, man. So it says, therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will melt them and try them, for now shall I do for my daughter of my people. Their tongue is as an arrow shot out, and speaketh deceit. One speaketh peacefully to his neighbor with his mouth, but his heart live and wait. Because niggas don't have good intentions for niggas, man. They rob and kill each other, commit adultery with each other, right, and celebrate it through their entertainment, man. and celebrate it through their entertainment, man. So it says, Salah. Salah. So man, you niggas got judgment to pay, man. All right, from on high, man. The Lord coming back to get you, and that's why you niggas reject the Lord, because you know in your spirit, the Lord is gonna come back and fuck you up, man. You niggas know that, man. I wouldn't accept a power too that I was adverse against, man. But according to this Bible, man, you so-called blacks here in America that follow the ways of these heathen, as the Lord commanded us not to do, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right? So whether you believe in the Lord or not, man, you got a judgment to pay, man. A judgment to pay, and you're going to pay with your life, man. So, reading on, it says, shall I not visit them for these things? Shall I not visit them? He gonna send his only begotten son with the angels to visit you niggas. To visit you niggas. Saith the Lord, shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? So the Lord's come back to avenge his soul upon the nation of Israel. All right? The majority of the nation of Israel. For the mountains will take up a weeping and wailing, and for the habitation of the wilderness a lamentation, because they are burnt up, so that none shall pass through them, neither can a man hear the voice of the cattle, both of the fowl of the heaven and the beasts of the field. They are gone. I will make Jerusalem heap and a den of dragons, man. All right? A den of dragons. You so-called Negroes here in America are a den of dragons. And you niggas with the Bible that claim to be teaching the truth, you niggas ain't no different, man. You niggas ain't no different, man. So it says, and I will make the cities of Judah desolate without habitation. Who is the wise man that may understand this? All right, so to understand and believe and acknowledge what's coming out of these scriptures, you're considered wise. But the majority of you so-called Negroes here in America are not wise. Like I said, your wisdom is based on what you learned from this devil, from the so-called white man. Your wisdom is based on that, man. So you're going to be destroyed. The Lord going to leave you niggas desolate, man. All right? Thus saith the scriptures, man. So it says, and who is the... It said, who is he to whom the mouth of the Lord hath spoken, that he may declare it? For what the land perished and burned up like a wilderness, and none passes through it. And the Lord said, because they have forsaken the law which I set before them. So, because you forsook the Lord's law, he's going to make you niggas desolate, man. All right, he's going to bring judgment on this wicked nation, man, which is Israel, you so-called blacks, man, here in America. So let's get Isaiah, the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 1. It says, cry loud, spare not. Spare not. So don't spare these niggas' feelings, man. Tell these niggas, thus saith the Lord, man. Tell these niggas, man, that if they don't take heed, they gonna die, man. That's the message, man, that's coming out of this Bible, man. All right, that prosperity doctrine, them niggas just trying to lead you to worship monete, man. Worship money, man. That's not biblical, man. The Bible talks about daily bread, man. Not being rich, man. He say labor not for riches, man. It's an easy thing for the Lord to make you rich, man. All right, you don't have to go kill, steal, rob, lie, break the Lord's law, man. Forsake the Lord's law. Right, but due to this devil and the love that you have for your father, the lust of that demon, that devil, Esau, you will do. All right? Remember, he's a liar, man, and a murderer, man, according to the Bible. It says, lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression. So show all these niggas where they going off at according to the Bible, man. That's the job of a man of the Lord. That's the message of the Lord. All right? That's the message that the Lord sent his men out to tell you people, you wicked Israelites, man. To show you niggas where you going off, man. And the house of Jacob, their sins. All right? Show them their crimes, man. So let me stay here, 3 and 8. Isaiah 3 and 8. It says, for Jerusalem is ruined. And you niggas are ruined, man. Jerusalem is referring to Israel, man. Just because you niggas reject the heritage the Lord gave you, the name that the Lord gave you, and adopt this African American culture, that don't change who you is. And the proof that the Bible is true, just look around. Niggas are ruined, man. Ruined, man. So it says, and Judah is falling. The same way Babylon is going to fall when the Lord is revealed. You niggas are falling, man. You fell, man. You fell, man. You niggas are considered base people, man. You so-called blacks here in America are considered base, man. That African American culture is base, man. That was given to you by a man. Your own captives, man. Your own oppressors, man. That's who gave you African American culture, man. And the only thing you niggas want to celebrate is that African American culture. You don't want to celebrate the fact that you're an Israelite, a prince of the power, that you royalty. You niggas want to seek love from the devil, man. So it says, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord. Like I said, African American culture here in America are against the Lord. Adverse, man. It's contrary to the Lord, man. And that's why you see all the judgment going all the way back to 70 AD. All right, 70 AD on down to the transatlantic slave trade. And what you see going on right now, man. You just saw in the news that these devils conspired to kill Malcolm X, which we all knew that. But the proof have came out publicly, and you niggas still love the so-called white man. There's nothing this devil could do to turn you niggas against him, man. But all a nigga gotta do is look at you wrong, man. You ready to kill a nigga, man. You ready to kill a nigga, man. If he look at you wrong, man. But there's nothing this damn devil can do to turn you niggas against this damn wicked ass devil, man. Which is Esau, man. The current rulers of this earth, your oppressors. Because you niggas think you free, man. Because he allow you to worship the goddess of that Roman goddess deity, Monete, man. As long as you can worship Monete, you niggas happy, man. You niggas happy, man. You niggas whole life revolve around worshiping that God, man. Getting that dollar, man. You niggas whole life revolved around that, man. So it says, to provoke the eyes of his glory, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them. The show of you niggas' countenance is a witness, doeth witness against you, man. All right, you niggas are wicked, man. On all levels, man. On all levels, man. You niggas are evil, man. All right, you old niggas in the church. You niggas who made being an Israelite out of a religion. All you chasing money niggas, you gang banging niggas, you adulterous ass niggas. Any nigga who don't want to acknowledge what's coming out of this Bible, man. But your continence, man, the way you niggas move, man, y'all vibration, y'all whole aura, your whole aura, man, is a witness against you, man. That's why me personally, I go out of my way to avoid you niggas, man, at all costs, man. Because dealing with a nigga is just like dealing with Esau, man. So it says, and they declare their sin as Sodom, and they hide it not. They declare, you niggas here in America, the Bible is saying you declare your sin as Sodom. We know the Lord destroyed Sodom, and you hide it not, man. That's why I said they celebrate it, man. Through their entertainment, through their music, the whole culture, man. Like I said, African-American culture, the Bible says African-American culture is adverse against the Heavenly Father, man. So that's why all this destruction have been brought upon the so-called black people here in America. All right? That's why, man. That's why, man. So it says they hide it not, woe, meaning destruction unto their souls, man. Destruction unto their souls. And that's why you niggas are suffering, man. That's why the so-called black woman is alone, overweight, depressed. All right? That's why, man. That's why you're in captivity. That's why the transatlantic slave trade happened. That's why slavery happened, man. Because of what I'm reading, man. That's why slavery happened, man. And you niggas turn around and do the same thing, man. Follow the way of the heathen. Hate your brother in your heart. Reject the Heavenly Father. It says, for they have rewarded evil into themselves. So that's you brought it upon yourself, man. That's your reward. The evil that you see happen in so-called blacks, what happened just recently about the police killing another black man for jaywalking. You bring it upon yourself, man. All the evil you see going on within the black community, amongst the black so-called blacks here in America, you brought it upon yourself because you reject what's in here, man. You brought it upon yourself. Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with them. So if you righteous, you take heed to what this Bible says, you follow the Lamb as the Heavenly Father commanded us to do, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doing. So you're going to receive that reward of salvation, of dominion, of rest, peace, man. Rulership on this earth over the other nations, man. All right? But on the flip side, it said, woe unto the wicked, which is the majority of you so-called Negroes here in America, man. Like I said, if you were so-called African-American, reject what's in this book, you would be considered the wicked, man. You would be considered the wicked. If you consider yourself an African-American, you would be considered the wicked who the Lord talking about. So the Lord say, woe unto you, for the reward of his hand shall be given unto him. And this is what you see, man. All right? This is what you see, man. All the suffering of you so-called Negroes here in America, man. That's your reward, man. Since you don't want to listen to the Heavenly Father. So let's get another one. Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. It says, and the Lord said, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. That mark, when you look it up, it says exempt from judgment, meaning to be pardoned. For you niggas to understand, like Kodak Black was pardoned by Donald Trump, those who obtain to these scriptures and follow the Lamb, they're going to be pardoned, man. They're going to be exempt from judgment, regardless of what they did. They're going to be exempt from judgment because they'll be the chosen of the Lord, man. Okay? But it's a flip side to it, just like I read in the book of Jeremiah, Isaiah. So it says, and to the others he said, in my hearing go ye after through the city and smite. So that's your reward. The Lord going to send the angels back to smite you niggas. All right? So I'm going to get in detail and show you specifically who the Lord is coming back to smite, man, because he's not no respecter of man. He don't discriminate, man. So he says, smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have pity, man. So the same way he told the righteous to go out and tell you niggas, show you niggas your transgressions and don't spare you niggas feelings, it's the same order he giving the angel, man, when it's time to bring that judgment. He said, don't spare these niggas, man. Don't have no pity on these niggas, man. An example of that is the transatlantic slave trade, man. The Lord didn't have no pity on so-called black people, man. He didn't care if you was a beautiful woman, all right? He didn't care if you was a smart man. He didn't care if you was a child or an old person. That's what's coming, man. When he sent Yahweh Shai back, you people call Jesus Christ, man. Which that's not his name, man. When you call on the name Jesus Christ and worship, follow that Christianity, because he's the God of Christianity, you're really worshiping Zeus, man. You worshiping Jesus, man. The Lord wasn't no goddamn Greek, man. He didn't have a Greek name. The Lord's name was Yahweh Shai, man. All right, a so-called black man. All right, from the tribe of Judah, man. So it says, slave utterly old and young. That's what happened in the transatlantic slave trade, man. Old and young got slaved, man. Both maids and little children. And women, man. And you women. You women got a hell of a judgment to pay, man. A hell of a judgment to pay, man. Y'all went totally left, man. Dealing with a so-called black woman, you might well be dealing with an Edomite, man. A demon, a straight-up devil, man. They base men's worth off of the so-called white man money, man. You niggas done went all the way left, man. You niggas done went all the way left. And that's why Yahweh Shai saying none of you niggas his brother. Because ain't none of you niggas doing the will of the Heavenly Father. So it says, but come not near any man whom is the mark. Because that mark represents them being exempt from judgment, man. Being exempt from judgment, being pardoned of their crimes, man. So it's not a fact that they don't sin. All right, but the Lord say he's going to be righteous to their unrighteousness, man. That's the new covenant, man. Okay? So it says, and begin at my sanctuary. So begin with these niggas who claim to be righteous. Begin with these lying niggas, man. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. All right? So that's the judgment that you niggas have to look forward to, man, when the Lord returns. Let's get another. This is Ezekiel 3:16. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hit a word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So go tell these niggas what I say. When I say it to the wicked, thou shalt surely die. Thou shalt surely die. All right? So the Lord is not sugarcoating it, man. All right? If you wicked, you shall surely die. And we're commanded to come tell you niggas that, not to spare you niggas feelings. Not to spare you niggas feelings, man, because the angel is not going to spare you niggas when the Lord send them back to judge you, Israelites. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest them not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. So that's what these scriptures do. That's what I'm trying to do, man, by basically rebuking you niggas to save y'all life. So it says, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hands. All right? Blood. If I don't warn you, then I'm guilty. All right? So this word is able to save your life, man. Your money can't save your life, man. The so-called white man can't save your life. When the Lord come to collect, man, when he send them reapers to come to collect, man, the so-called white man, none of his medicine, all right, can save you, man. Your money, that money can't save you, man. So that's the message, man. That's what I'm here to tell you, niggas. So I'm going to get one last precept. Go to the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. And it says, ye of your father the devil. So this is referring to all you Negroes in America. That's what this is referring to. Ye are of your father the devil, the so-called white man. Because all your wisdom, your beliefs, your morals is based on what he taught you. And the lust of your father ye will do. All right, when you speak those lies, when you speak evil against the scriptures, don't you know the so-called white man killed the Lord, a black man, the same way he killed so-called black man now, man. He all same way, going back in history, you have been seeing him killing so-called black men. But you fulfilling his lust by going killing your own brother, man. By not warning him, man. Saving his life, man. That's how you fulfilling the lust of your father, man. When you worship and love this monetary, man, you fulfilling the lust of your father. You worshiping his gods, man. When you believe in planets, man. Planets don't fucking exist, man. That shit go back to his gods, man. But he get you niggas to believe it through NASA, through his witchcraft. He was a murderer from the beginning. A murderer from the beginning. And abide not in the truth. All right? So according to the Bible, the so-called white man don't abide in the truth. He don't live in the truth. The truth ain't in him, man. So when you base your wisdom and knowledge on what you learn from the so-called white man, just remember, it's a lie. Because the truth, there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. All right? He's the father of all these lies that you niggas be spewing out, man. The so-called white man who you love so much. Let me show you the judgment for you liars, man. Revelation 21 and 8. I quoted it earlier. I'm going to go ahead and read it. Revelation 21 and 8. This is the judgment for you lying niggas that follow your daddy and fulfill his lust. This is our Revelation 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, which is the majority of you blacks here in America, you don't believe in what's written in this book, and abominable, and murderers, whoremongers, sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So you're going to surely die, man, according to the scriptures, man. And that's the point, man. With that, I'm going to say shalom.